Hey RM, it's my movie collection, DVD, VHS, and I'll give you a lot of older videos, but I have to keep them short. You'll just have to go through them and watch what you want. I will try to go thrifting next month, but I do want to buy a guitar, but I don't know if I could buy the high-end guitar. We'll see. Pound Shop, it's about 100, 140, something like that for a really nice guitar. I might not be able to get that one right away. But I might be able to get a cheaper guitar, so we'll see. So I want to lower my food and snacks just to get something. And that's a problem with some of these movies and games. They keep going up in price. So if I don't get movies coming in every now and then, I will try to get something for my collection. Whether it's a music or a game or a movie. But TV shows probably will come at the end of the year. I'm going to give you a look through some of my music in this video, so I haven't done that in a while. To start, I did start my record collection, so to pick up a few of them. Some music from my own country, a little bit hits, and I'll pick up any kind of hits. Christmas hits and stuff like that I could get. Don't see much difference in records. Other than cost is kind of expensive. Well, I do have one classical, so that's the only classical that I do have, I think. So. Off the bat, AC/DC, Annihilator. I've seen them live actually in a bar in Toronto. Alice Cooper. I don't think I've seen Alice Cooper. Alice in Chains. Bon Jovi. Found a few of them locally, so I'm really happy with the Bon Jovi collection. I like Bon Jovi more than Aerosmith. AC/DC. Christmas. Country. Celine Dion, a little bit stuff I could find locally, soundtracks, country, Bruce Springsteen, Buddy Holly in the corner there, Cult, Cinderella, Got Talent, Princess Diana funeral soundtrack. And Dolly starts here, all Dolly. Well, there's all three here, Dolly. My favorite Dolly one is this one. Only a weird one from Dolly's is plastic one I got. And there's still some singles, trying to pick up some singles from Dolly. Going through them, I got one Eagles. Europe's a really good band if you don't know. Europe, Jewel, Janis Joplin, Judas Priest is really good. Kenny, got into Kenny last year. Country, Green Day, Guns N' Roses. Hard to go through everything. Great Cat, Kiss is over here. Lion soundtracks, country, Madonna, Metallica, some newer versions, paper editions, Back in Black. Metallica. I've seen Metallica in Toronto. Mike Tramp. I never got to see Mike Tramp or his band White Line. Nirvana. Never seen Nirvana. Neil Young. Ozzy. I've seen Ozzy in Toronto. I had the this is the early mesh cover Then that's the reproduction one, which this one's a more expensive one now, going about $100. Pearl Gems here. This one's my favorite, Eddie Vedder one. Has all the doors on it. It's the original. Now it's about $100 on eBay. I got it for around 60 or 70 bucks back, about a couple years back. Now it's gone up to $100. Poison. Actually, I should get a little bit more on Poison. Some of the old Poison stuff. Pretty Boy Poison, not one of my favorites. This is the newest one. That's a hard one to find right there. That's a hard one. Pretty Boy, that's the original one. Now it's going around $100. So there's some rare stuff in here. Proclaimers, Queensryche, Country, Pearl Jam is down here even. So I do have to move some things around. Scorpions is a good one. Trying to add some rap into my collection. Scorpions, another good band. Shania. Shotgun Messiah is a good one. Soundgarden. Shotgun Messiah is a good one, around $50. Slick Toxic's a good one, hard one to find. Triumph, another good one. Testament. Country. Tesla's a good one. U2. Veruca Salt. Rob Zombie. I do have Rob Zombie. I was gonna buy the White Lines down here. This is the bulk of the collection. I'm not gonna go through everything. I do need to keep these videos short. The cassettes are over here. I do have Great Pretender, an 8-track for Dolly, and also it's the only 8-track I have. These 8-tracks is really hard to find, and I got Great Pretender on a cassette somewhere in there. I'm not gonna get it on CDs. I could have bought it on CD, but it's around $100 to $150, and that's too much. She has a couple of them that are kind of expensive, so I get them in different formats. So hopefully I can start my record collection and get I already started it, but get a record player hopefully in the spring, and maybe some speakers and another receiver maybe. I'll probably have it set up different. I don't know if I could connect it to mine because I have my cassette. We'll see if I can connect it. If not, I'm going to have it a different setup for it. And then we'll get to the movies. Movies I show you a lot, so, but I don't really show you the music that often, what I like to listen to. Trying to add some rap into my collection as well. I don't know if I'll get into jazz or classical. Not something I know. I'm trying to get into some Got Talent. Various bands from Got Talent. DJ Darlings and some odd country I don't know. It's not always going to be about Miss Dolly Parton, but I never knew about her music in high school, so she's still fairly new to me. Been only listening to Dolly, that's her first album. I thought, picked up that one up not too long ago. And just try out some of her early albums. A couple of them I might get on record. We'll see. The ones that cost over $100, like Great Pretender, I might buy on record. But I have it on 8-track, so I don't need it. But I don't know. I have a 8-track player, but I don't know if it's working or not. I'll have to double check and see. If not, then I might have to buy another one. Other than that, this is the music collection and my movies. I got the whole attic. It's almost halfway up. These are all pushed out about 2 feet from the wall so I could get more height onto the shelving. Otherwise they will be all short, like the middle is here. A lot of these I make from scrap wood. I might have to put the cassettes here if I get more into records this year, so we'll see. And so far I kind of like collecting records, but if I find nothing and it gives me an option to get a little something, I don't want to just keep on collecting on Disney VHS over there. As long as my snacks hold up, I could get a little something coming in. Might be some electronics sometimes, so it might be a pair of jeans sometimes. I don't need clothes too often, but might have to buy some clothes this year, so we'll see. And come back into the games at the end of the year. I'm getting close to where I could buy Pitfall 2 or Frankenstein, but I'll go through my Atari games in another video. So this one was mostly for my music. There are some rare titles in here, so I just wanted to briefly go through them. AC/DC Annihilator. I don't think I've seen AC/DC live. April Wine. Bon Jovi. I did not see Bon Jovi live, but seen a few of the bands. I've seen Metallica. I've seen the Motley Crue. I was at the Pearl Jam concert, but I left that one early because I screwed up on that one. A lack of sleep, so I kind of missed out on that show. But I don't go to concerts anymore because they're very loud and old age, not too good for concerts. But the only time Pearl Jam didn't have seats, and that kind of messed me up. But mostly every other concert they have seats, so I got through every other one. I went to Ozzy. I've seen Metallica, I've seen Guns N' Roses, and those are the best time I had. Did not get to see Madonna, but I knew about her concert when she came here. That was pretty interesting too. Thanks for watching my collection. I cannot keep these videos too long.